Evening, folks. It's that time already. Bam. Creamy. I'll try to hold the best I can. Alright. Creamy's got a pearl belly. The brown kind of steals from it a little bit. You get it in your hand, you can see it's pearl. But when you hold it like by the camera, it doesn't look that way. Even from a distance, you get close to it, you can see it's got a pearl belly. A lot of times when you're shooting colors from a bait this small, this is 1.6 inch, so it's just a touch over 1.5 inches. From a bait that size to the 2-inch LC shad, it makes a difference. How thick the body is, how thick it is this way, the coloring on top, how thick it is this way, okay? Get a little closer, I know I am. This way, okay? All that makes a difference what the color's gonna look like, okay? So I can tell you what, I can shoot them the same color, now the same batch. I can put 3 different molds up there and shoot, let's say creamy or banana pepper, in 3 different size molds, and they look a little different. It's the thickness, that makes sense. It's the thickness of the bait. The wider and deeper the bait is, the more colorant you got there, and it's going to look a little different. But some of y'all bait makers, you've made comment to me about it too. It's hard to get them exactly the same every time because we count drops. And there's a video on YouTube about a company that makes the Bobby Garlands and they make Strike King. They make a lot of companies' baits in this factory. And the mold that they use is about the size of a 64 or 70-inch screen TV, and it's got they got a 55-gallon drum sitting there, and they measure the coloring in a big container, maybe 2 or 3 cups, right? And they dump it in there. Now, in a 55-gallon drum, you could be off an ounce, and it probably wouldn't make a whole lot of difference, right? When you're doing a cup or 2 cups at a time, 1 drop makes a huge difference. That's what I'm saying. So we get them the same best we can. So when you order sometimes, and you get a bait, you go like, it's a touch lighter, it's a touch darker. I have baits hanging on my wall in the garage, so I shoot 1 mold, take it out, and compare them to them. And if it looks lighter or darker, I either add more plastisol, and we cook it. If it's lighter, I can try to darken it up a little bit and try to make it match that bait best I can every time. So, and then we do pretty good. But I promise you this. When I shoot the mold the first time I don't like it, I fish with those. I fish with those, and I give a lot of them to neighbors. And here's what I decided to do this week. I bagged some of those in the bag, so when you win this pour to catch, and you get a pack of this creamy LC Shad Jr., you might get a pack of another baits that's, I'm going to call them seconds, that's a little light or a little darker, all right? But I promise you you'll catch fish on them. The fish are not that picky. But if you're like me, you got to look at the watercolor. And if the water's really dirty and I send you a creamy that's a touch darker, that's when you want to use it, right? That's right. Most of you fishing up, you know what I'm saying. Match your bait color to the water, all right? I just got it edited a couple minutes ago, the podcast for this Sunday. It's edited. I'm going to send it to YouTube after I send this tonight to YouTube. And it's going to be on, I'll go ahead and tell you, it's going to be on the Monkey Do. And I went out yesterday and fished, and I fished this morning too. I fished the last 2 mornings. And I started with another bait, and you can see it in the video. And I lost them. I have no idea. I think they blew out of the boat. I use little 4x4 packages, and I usually take like 6 or 8 baits and put it in, and that's it. That's all I take with me. I don't have a whole lot of baits on my boat. Well, I'll put it a different way. I have some everything I make, but I don't have every color I make on my boat. And these new colors, I haven't made a tackle box with them. I just put them in little 4x4 bags and been carrying them with me. And I put them in another Ziploc bag. Then I have this tote I carry. It's an open top tote under my dash. And I stick stuff in that I'm going to fish with today or plan on. And I pull that and dig through that. And I don't know. I traveled about 3 miles and stopped. And they were gone. And I looked and looked. And I don't see how they came out beneath my dash without me seeing them. So I have no idea. But anyway, I had to switch because I didn't have them, and I switched to the Monkey Do. And man, it do the job. Monkey Do, get it? And I'm playing on words there, guys. So anyway, let's go on. That wasn't funny. Y'all ready? Let's go for a number. Good thing I'm a comedian, right? For a living. It's a bunch of them already starving. Okay, 317. All right, guys, the number is 317. I'm doing that to remind myself too. All right, let's go on down through here. All right. Okay. 25. Not pretty close yet. Wayne, I don't think it's going to be close enough. So we're going to keep going. 220. Well, maybe not. Oh, there you go. 300. All right, we'll write that down. Who was that? Jeffrey 8. Okay. All right, let's take off again. We didn't get as many guesses this week. Now, Jimmy asked me about doing a bait kit. And guys, the problem with that is shipping. I have thought about it, Jimmy. Buying the tackle boxes. I looked around at Walmart. They're $3 or something for the little small ones. I have made some bait kits that I have sold locally. I made about 6 last year for people around here, because people come to me and say, what's this, what's that? And I just put a mix in them. A mix color, a darker, for light, darker, stain water, light water. And I don't have any now. I've sold all those. I just don't think it'll be worthwhile on the site. I made a video. This is how I'm going to help you. I made a video, and I'll show you how to get to that in a minute. Let's finish look. I'm going to show you what I'm talking about. That would probably help you about best. Some of y'all probably go, yeah, Dennis, I remember you doing that. Best baits colors for stain water and clear water and light stain water. It's going down through here, and I'll show you real fast how to get to that. All right, to the end. All right, Jeffrey done it. I figured he had it at 300 because only 17 numbers could knock him out, and we didn't have that many guesses this week. Let me show you something. If you go, and most of y'all already know this, go to my head here. Go to my head. All right, go right here where it says videos.
My name is Dennis.
Okay, now, that's a little introduction there. Now, you can go through it and pick the videos. All right? So, it's probably going to have to go to oldest. Let's see. Because I know it was back about a year ago. And see, guys, I'm loading 3 a week. I don't. But anyway, if you go back down through here, right, great stain watercolor. There you go. See? Creamy, LC Shad. But I made a video just showing the baits. And if you go, here you go. Best bait colors for heavy stain water. All right, look right underneath of it. Best stain water bait colors. All right. Best clear water bait colors. There you go. Because I know what you're saying. Some folks, I heard a guy ask that last night on Crappie Connection. If some of y'all watch that, some guy asked that question. Well, I'm just getting into crappie fishing. What's the best color for stain water, and what's the best color for clear water? And here's what I think. Brad's answer was, it's only not colors that are great for these situations. Bait shapes make a difference too. And that's why I showed him different bait shapes. In clear water, sometimes the smaller, if it's really clear, 4 foot or better, the smaller baits are going to be better. Okay? The smaller 1.5 inch baits are going to be better. Virginia shads, you're not going to beat. Live bait, mealtime. And that's what I'm showing you in this. More natural looking colors. Now, once the water gets stained a little bit, light stain, see how the colors got brighter? All right? Blue moon, wally, you're not going to beat colors like that. Creamy, grenadier bug. Okay? And if it gets really stained, I've got a bait that glows in the dark. This one glows in the dark. Yeah, you can shoot an ultraviolet light on it, and you cut the light off, you can sit there and see it. You go to stuff that has more color to it. Black, grenadier bug, deep purples. So it's that simple. And I just don't know if I would sell them if I put too many kits together, how many of them I'd move for the effort I'd put into them. But like I say, right here I have, because I run into enough people when I'm working around these boathouses, these lakes, and a lot they'll have kids, 10, 12 years old, just fishing from the docks, and they're going like, yeah, I like to have some baits. I said, I got a kit. And that's why I do that. I help these people I'm around. And I don't charge much for them. The box is $3, and I put quite a few baits in them. And that gives these kids and people right here a chance to, and I put some jig heads in them, something they can fish with. That's why I started doing it. Because I had a lot of local people ask me the same thing. Well, what do you use for crappie? I catch some from the bank. We use menace. And I try to help them that way, just a few local people. Right now I have none. I don't have any. And the reason I didn't make it anymore, I think I made 6 last year, is because it took me a long time to get rid of them. And I have to buy the tackle boxes at Walmart. And it just adds up. It's just time consuming. Best thing to do, reason I'm showing you this, is just go watch those videos and order colors that way, okay? That's the best way I can help you. All right? All right, guys. Appreciate. I hope that does help you. I hope it helps somebody else that haven't thought about that. But you can find them all, and the shorts are right here too. If you want to watch the shorts I've been putting on, then here's all the shorts. Okay? All the shorts are right here that I've been putting on. Just loaded one yesterday, right? Airmail. I just loaded that this week. I think it was Saturday or Friday. All right, guys. Thank y'all. We'll play again next week. Now, Jeffrey, you know what to do. I'm going to comment to you. You got to send me your address, and I got it to you. Now, Jamie won last week. He got his already. He made a comment on today's video that he already got his. And there was an LC Shad banana pepper, I think. I think I gave him a mixture of color because I told him I was going to do that, right? And he said they look fine. I think once y'all get these in your hand, look at them, you're really going to like them. It's a good size. I had no trouble catching fish with them. Again, check out the one today on banana pepper. It worked just fine. Size 6 hooks the best. So if you order some and you don't have any 6 hooks, I've got the size 6 and 1/32 and then 1/16. If you're fishing 12 foot or less, the 1/32 is the best. If you're fishing deeper water, or if you're long poling, if you got a 10, 12 foot pole, then you probably want a 1/16 unless you're putting a weight above it. A lot of folks are putting like a 1/4 ounce weight on their line and just putting one jig on the bottom, then it doesn't make any difference. All right? There you go. Hey, guys, thank y'all for watching. Monkey Do's coming up this week. I made a little Monkey Do, as I said, so look forward to that. And going to fool you. I think I'm going to switch for next week. Do something a little different. See y'all guys next time.